YouTube? Hey, I'm here to make another drink. I'm gonna make a sex on the beach today. There's a ton of different recipes for this out there, so I'm just gonna show you how I make it. First, we start off with vodka. I use Kettle One because I like something nice and smooth. I think that really lasts in the drink itself. I mean, you can taste no alcohol, which is kind of the idea. You're making a mixed drink to sort of hide the alcohol or enhance it. It depends on what you're making. So, 1 ounce of vodka. I like to use Chambord. It's a black licorice, black raspberry liqueur. It's kind of a high-end, it's a little expensive, but it's worth it. This tastes way better than the other black raspberry liqueurs out there. So, if you can afford it, get yourself some Chambord. We do about 3/4 of an ounce of this. I do 3/4 of an ounce of Midori melon liqueur. There's also a less expensive melon liqueur out there, but I prefer Midori. I like the taste of it, so that's what I use. Alright, and some people, instead of using Midori, they'll use like peach schnapps, and you can do that if you want. In fact, let's add a little splash, why not? Just a little splash real quick for some flavor. Flavor! That's what I'm talking about. Wrong with a little flavor in your drink. And I prefer pineapple juice over orange juice, no matter what. So I'm going to use pineapple juice in mine. You can use orange juice, or you could even mix them. You could do half and half, like a pineapple orange juice, if that's what you got in your house, whatever. It's all about working with what you've got. So I need 2 ounces of this. 1 and 2. And then cranberry juice. I only have cran apple in the house, so that's why I'm making a list. 2 ounces. You might be saying, that's a lot of juice there. Yeah, I like to taste tasty, not just straight vodka in my face. It's a good drink and it hides the alcohol well. It'll get you kind of snookered, but you won't be able to taste nastiness. It's just tasty, juicy goodness. Alright. And you can also use a garnish with it. You guys know how I feel about garnishes. You don't need it. And there we go. Sex on the beach. Let's try it out. Oh, that's good. It's been a long time since I had one of these. Yeah, that is really good. I like the fact that you can really taste the Chambord and the Midori. The vodka is completely hidden. And it's got a whole ounce in there. It's got more vodka in it than Midori or the black raspberry liqueur. But you don't taste the vodka. If you get good vodka, you won't. So that's why I try to tell people, get the top shelf if you can. I mean, the cheap stuff's great for shots. But if you're going to mix it, it hides so well. This is very drinkable. This is great, actually. So that's how I make a sex on the beach. Or that's how I make it. There's so many different recipes out there. Some of them, it always has vodka. Some of them have vodka, cranberry, orange juice. They don't use the Chambord, but they'll use the peach schnapps. Some have the cranberry, the pineapple juice, the Chambord, and the Midori. Some people don't use Chambord because it's pretty expensive. And really, there's no real good substitute for Chambord, to be honest. And you can't miss it. When you go to the store, it comes in a little box with a window in it where you can see all fancy with the friggin' crown jewels and shit all over it. It's the coolest looking little bottle though. And you definitely recognize it. So when you go out to the bar, wherever, the restaurant, and you ask them to make you a Sex on the Beach, you want to make sure they're pulling this out, because some of them, you'll taste it if they use the other stuff. You really will. It does not taste good. You can also use Chambord in champagne. And a lot of times I've had dry champagnes, and I'm not really fond of dry champagne. So I'll put a little bit of Chambord on it to kind of make it taste a little better. And if it's really bad, I'll put a little grenadine in it too. But you guys should definitely make one of these. This is tasty. Yeah, this is awesome. Hell yeah. So what's cool about being a bartender, there's always a little extra in there for you. Woo! So, that's how you make a Sex on the Beach. Make it and enjoy.